that space is real and the Earth is in fact a globe.
You see that's it. This is either McToon or somebody. I don't think it's Drunk to Bunk Show. I don't think he can comprehend even thinking this conversation up. But
hey, folks, welcome back. Curious UK here. So on Wednesday, I did my live stream, my Wacko Wednesday live stream, and I covered some of the drama with Mikey Smith. One of the things that had come up the few days between my Sunday stream and my Wednesday stream was the phone call that Mikey Smith got off the Canadian Space Agency, quote unquote. Now, if you see my live stream, have a look. You can see the full video of this phone call and my reaction to it. So check out a little clip from it. But yeah, definitely check out my Wednesday live stream, which I covered this.
Let me know.
Bro. Hello? Is this Michael Allen?
Alright, so Mikey Smith rang Drunk to Bunk back.
Hi, Michael Allen. This is Steve from the Canadian Space Agency. How are you? I'm doing okay. So, did you get my message?
No,
sorry, I can't get into my messages.
You can't get into your messages? Okay. Well, my message was that we need to talk. So,
yeah.
So you submitted some paperwork to us. Our lawyers were made aware that you are suing us for what it looks like according to the paperwork.
Yeah, but Mike here is Drunk to Bunk. He's doing this all on the fly, just off the top of his head. So,
is that we're lying about space? Is that correct?
Yeah. Why are you calling from the States?
Why am I calling from space?
Yeah, this is not a Canadian number.
No, this is not a Canadian number. We have American locations as well.
Okay, and what's your last name?
My last name is McKeegan. Stephen McKeegan.
Okay.
Stephen McKeegan.
Yes. And my badge number is 5734.
Okay.
And I'm an agent for the Canadian Space Agency.
Yeah, well, I wish you guys luck. I've recorded the firmament, by the way.
So that actually brings me to what I called you about.
Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? Because I'm just going to sue your ass.
So we, Mr. Allen, I don't know how to bring this up to you.
Mikey Smith, 100% hook, line, and sinker, believed this whole phone call, by the way.
But we have also recorded the firmament.
Yeah, exactly. So why aren't you telling the public?
We can't. So is this line being recorded?
No, I'm laying in bed right now.
Okay.
100% is just not on Mikey's side.
So we obviously cannot explain that we have recorded the firmament, that everything that we have is actually false. So what I need from you, Mr. Allen, is what would be what we need to do is talk about settlement. Okay, what would be a right amount for you to settle without bringing this public?
Well, I don't know I'm not sure what's going on. How do I'm still trying to make sure I'm talking to the Canadian Space Agency right now.
So I gave you my first, last, and badge number, 3764.
Yeah, okay. Just let me, can I write that down? Just give me a minute here.
Absolutely.
Pretty sure it's a different badge number. Pretty sure it's a different badge number he gave you for. Good thing Mikey wasn't paying attention.
But I just need to let you know that we need to settle because this cannot go public, and you understand why.
Just give me a second here. Wait. Okay. And what was your name again? Steve? What was your name?
Steve McKeegan. McKeegan. Steven.
He even spells it the same as he even spells it the same as Dave McKeegan.
HEN. Stephen McKeegan.
And his Stephen.
And my badge number is 3764.
And what number is that called again?
That's my badge number. That's how we're identified here at the Canadian Space Agency. We just have badge numbers. We're literally just numbers in the system.
Okay. Is this and your voice is not being altered? Because it sounds that way.
My voice is not being altered. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
And this line is not being recorded.
Okay.
Okay. So
if I phoned the Canadian Space Agency tomorrow, they would know who you are?
Absolutely. Yes. But they would verify, they would ask you to verify that the line is not being recorded.
Yeah. And so this is you're calling from Quebec?
I'm actually calling from Texas. Southern Texas, actually.
I wanted to ask Quebec. He knew it wasn't a Canadian number. Like, what the fuck?
Why are you? So you're based in Texas, or what's going on?
Yes. So what the Canadian Space Agency does is they outsource a lot of their call center or legal consultation to the United States, to Europe. There's places in Europe that also work on the legal side of the Canadian Space Agency, because you understand that we are a global. All the space agencies work together globally.
Yeah. Well, it's not a globe, but yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. That's just the rhetoric that I'm trained with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. You're not talking to a stupid person. You can verify that for sure. I know.
It's Oh, the jury's still out on that one.
Michael Allen, I have verified that is not the case. I understand that you are not a stupid person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have both got the same information. Okay. You have pictures of what we are trying to hide, and what we need to do is keep this from getting public. So what we need to do is talk about a settlement. Now, if you need a little bit of time, I can work with you. Again, my name is Steven. If you need anything, you need to call me at this number. Okay. What I want you to do is sit on this number, 3 million. Will $3 million keep you quiet?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to phone you. So I'm just writing down your number. It's 508.
Yes.
4923892. Okay.
So that's my direct cell phone number. So that'll lead directly to me.
Like, he just completely well, I mean, you see Doc's drunk debunk, but luckily he's using a fake number.
And I have worked with our lawyers. We have a whole team of lawyers. We have 32 lawyers. And when I say we have 32 lawyers, I am not joking.
Yeah.
And they are.
Max is saying 33. You should have said 33. I was thinking the same thing when I heard this. You should have said 33 lawyers.
They have.
How long ago? Yeah. How long ago did you hear about me, or find out my information? Where did you find it?
So our lawyers made me aware of it, because I have been given this project. I have been given this task to take care of this situation. Okay.
So like I said, check out my live stream on Wednesday, the 14th of May, which I covered this full video. Now after this here, Mikey Smith just put up, I think last night, will be the 15th, he put up his side. He was recording this phone call. Now the whole video is blacked out because he's not turned on any lights or anything like that. He's just done it in the dark of his room. And I did see in my live stream, Mikey 100% said he believed this phone call. He was 100% on board, right? Now, Mikey's claimed he never believed any of it, but watch what he does immediately after he gets off the call with Mike from Drunk Debunk Show, which he doesn't believe was, but it was him. Obviously, I showed that in the video, but check that out and see that what Mikey does immediately after that phone call. Freaking hilarious.
Make sure is that you are with us. You will no longer create videos that will try to expose us, and that you will be compensated greatly for it.
Yeah.
Do I have?
Yes.
Do I have your? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't deal with the sheep anymore out there, so they're pissing me off. So I would rather not do anything really on YouTube. I live my life and not be harassed and made fun of.
Okay. All right. So I just want to let you know that I could lose my job for talking to you about this over the phone.
Yeah. So who is the other guy phoning me from New York?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's all the people all the assignments that we get sent out to a bunch of different people in our department, and whoever gets contact first, we submit a ticket.
Yeah.
And in that ticket, we say, okay, I got this person. This is the conversation that we had.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, you're like the. I get it. You're like the. You're seeking. You're trying to get the information. You've got the guy, and you arrange. You know, you're going to arrange the meeting. You're going to talk to these people, and yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it all has to be secret, and it cannot be known by the public. Do you understand what kind of damage it would do to the public if this was leaked?
Do I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement probably, eh?
There's going to be a lot of things that you have to sign.
Yeah, okay.
That being one of them, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you in the morning there.
So Mikey has fully admitted there that he's willing to stop making videos, stop talking about the firmament, and stop putting out stuff like that for some money. I'm pretty sure that makes him a sellout. Mikey, you're a sellout. You have a price, and you're willing to take money to stop spreading this. So you're not a truther, you're a sellout.
All right. I look forward to speaking with you more.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, not a
Enjoy
problem.
the rest of your evening.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bob,
Yeah.
are you sitting down? I'm serious. You need.
Yeah, I'm sitting down. Yeah.
You okay? I can't even have this conversation with you, man. I'm serious.
What?
I need your 100% attention.
Okay.
They were watching me, and I'm talking about they were watching me.
Wow.
The space agency phoned me.
Wow. Well, you're kidding me.
They know about the lawsuit. The guy gave me his name and his badge number 3764. I'm supposed to phone him tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And he says I can even phone the space agency and confirm who he is. And they're offering me a settlement.
Well, I thought this. Yeah, I thought this was gonna happen. Yeah.
They don't want me to do the affidavit. See, this is, and he was so Bob.
Wow.
Bob, they know the firmament.
Yeah.
They want me to shut my mouth now.
Yes, and stop recording the firmament.
Oh, and I'm trying to play dumb. I'm trying to get through this like as if he's playing a joke on me. This is not a joke. This guy was 100% authentic. He's like, I can't talk to you about Polaris. I was asking, well, what's Polaris? He's like, we planted that.
What?
And he told me that the stars. I was trying to write it down. Wait. Okay.
So that's where his live stream ended, or the video he did ended. He cut it off there. Now he did a live stream later, and he reviewed this video, his own video, his phone call. And the funny thing is, he cuts off that part at the end because he starts claiming that he never believed any of it. So he stopped the video on his live stream, his own video, where it shows him calling his buddy there and going, yeah, it's real, this guy's 100% legit, blah blah blah, right? Like as you just seen. So I thought that was quite funny. Like, he played the video of him talking to Mike for Drunk to Bunk show, which he didn't believe was Mike. Like he thinks he's MC Toon, or somebody else. And then he cut off the part where he phoned up his mate and said how he believed it all and it's 100% legit and real, and the Canadian Space Agency wants to send him millions of dollars. Now this here's where I feel a little bit sorry for Mikey, because he's convinced that from that phone call that everything that was being said on the other end, not Mikey's side, that they believed everything that he said. That Mike from Drunk to Bunk show, who's pretending to be Stephen McKeegan from the Canadian Space Agency from Texas, believed everything, right? And that wasn't just a piss take. What flat earthers don't realize is for Globers for us to pretend to troll as flat earthers, to go and just do make a fake account and go around is really easy. Because all the flat earthers do, once you're in the game for a while, all you gotta do is just parrot all the exact same crap flat earthers always say, and they eat it up. They just go gobble, 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 eat it up like, oh yeah, you're a truther, you're a truther, you're a truther. It's so easy to go and just pretend to be a flat earther if you know science and stuff like that. Because all I do is just say the most ridiculous things in science, and flat earthers will just be your best friends, as long as you're just agree with everything they say, and then just kind of go on and just go one step a little bit further, and just go a little bit more crazier, but not too crazy. You're fine. Flat earthers will they'll go nuts for it, right? And this has been proven many, many, many times that people who believe in the globe will go make a flat Earth account just to have a little fun, and they'll go in and they'll be best buddies with flat Earthers as long as they just keep parroting all the crap. But let's move on here.
All right, so yeah, guys, the yes, and Cheese Wheel said it right. This is terrifying. This is the issue I have. See, I don't just say it could be this person, it could be that person. I take it to the next level because I think and I ask questions, right?
Does Mikey Smith ask questions? Yeah. Does he think? Nah, I honestly, the jury's out on that, but I'm pretty sure the verdict's already in. It ain't happening, buddy.
Okay. Were you paying attention to that phone call conversation? If you were, what were they talking about? Tell me what they stated in that phone call.
All he stated is all your talking points regurgitated back at you, and he's pretty much told you everything you wanted to hear. That was all. It was just taking all the BS that Mikey Smith puts out and just spitting it back at him, because that's what he wants to hear. Not very difficult.
If this is McToon, if it's Brenda, if it's anybody within the globe community trying to attack the truthers, the flat earthers, they are agents, at least some of them. They have to be. Not a random guy off the street running a globe channel is going to state what the stars are and that they planted Polaris. Whether they did that or not, obviously they didn't.
I think just up to the exact second when Mikey said that, he was believing that the Canadian Space Agency planted Polaris in the firmament until he finally said it out loud for probably the 100th time, and then suddenly said, obviously didn't, because he went, either they did or not, obviously they didn't, because at that moment in time he realized how ridiculous and stupid that really was.
But why would they even state that? If that was McToon, that's beyond his comprehension. He thinks space is real, so why would he even say that?
Because it's exactly what Mikey wanted to hear. That's all it was. It was just taking his points he tries to put out all the time and what he believes and just giving it right back to him. Because that's all flat earthers actually want. It's just an echo chamber in which they have their own ridiculous theories and stuff like that, and ridiculous ideas just put back at them, and it's told them that, oh no, they're truthers, they know it. That's all that was. It's not hard. Any flat earther, any glober could do that, and often do, just to have a little fun with the flat earthers.
Where would he even come up with that information? And it could be possible that exact definition of what the stars are. Why would they even say that? They would just say, they're just lights in the sky, there's no firmament, blah, 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 blah.
This is what kind of feels sorry for Mikey, because he's so uneducated and obviously not the most intelligent person, that he doesn't realize that that's exactly all he says all the time, and all that was happening is that person who is, that, in this case, Mike from Drunk Debunk, was just all the stuff that Mikey puts all the time that he believes, he was just regurgitating back at him. And that was it. Why would he say that? Because that's what he knew, that's what Mikey wanted to hear. It's really not this difficult, but Mikey thinks that because he said that, he must believe it. And that's why I kind of feel sorry for him, because Mikey is so naive. He thinks that because people have said a few things like that, even in jest, he thinks it's 100% truth. He can't tell the difference between sarcasm or somebody making fun of him and having a laugh over somebody being serious and actually saying what they believe. It's, if he, let's just say he was a glober could say that stuff because that's what they know, what Mikey wants to hear, and that's it. So they're doing a phone call and telling him everything he wanted to hear, because they knew you'd get him on side and get him rolling, and him thinking that, oh yeah, he's right. That's, that was it. That's why he said that. It's, oh, poor Mikey. He's definitely the sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
So if they know that kind of information, they are 100% agents sitting out there on their YouTube channels, and they know exactly what's going on.
So Mikey thinks because somebody from the globe side that debunks flat Earth all the time was trolling him a bit and pretending to be somebody from the Canadian Space Agency and told him everything he wanted to hear, that they believe that, and that when he says agents, he means double agents. He means people that are flat Earth, that are globers, but they know that Earth is flat, and they know that everything Mikey is saying is true, because Mikey believes it that much that he can't see any other way. He can't see how somebody could probably say all this stuff and not believe it, because he thinks that has to be true. So if they say it, they know the truth. He can't comprehend the fact is that they're just telling him that because this is all the stuff he says, and they're just making fun of him and just giving him all the information he wants to hear. Now moving on here, Mikey didn't believe it that much. He decides he's going to phone the number back and talk to Stephen McKeegan from the Canadian Space Agency. So for someone who says he didn't believe this, he sure seems to be believing it.
Anyways, here we go. We are going to phone that number as of right now. Which one was it? I wrote it down. I had a few there. 3892 1392.
Hello, please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
The creator.
The smugness on his fucking face is just diabolical. So that's the thing with Mikey Smith. Now, if he was just a nice guy and just was saying stuff and just being a good human being, probably people wouldn't take me to take the piss out of him as much. I wouldn't make videos about him. But he's that delusional and that toxic that he thinks he's really smart. He thinks that he's got it all. Him seeing the whole thing of the creator. Right? This is why people take the piss out of Mikey so much, because he's not a good person. And there's reports, I'm still looking into it, but there's reported evidence that he has done some nefarious things with people of under the age majority. If this is true, then it's just, people need to stop having a go at me and make videos about Mikey Smith. He brings his shit upon himself, and I don't think he's a very good person as much as he says he is. So, yeah. But that there just shows his friggin' smug delusion and the fact that he thinks he's more clever than other people. He even says that in his little phone thing with that he thinks he's talking to Stephen McKeegan, the quote-unquote agent for the Canadian Space Agency. Mikey says, word for word, that he's probably one of the smartest people out there. So, yeah, he deserves what he gets.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Now watch this. See, I'll phone back. I'll leave my real name, and they'll answer. They generally do, but maybe they won't.
Hello, please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Mike, the creator, Alan. See, they're not answering, so I'm going to put Mike. I'll put my name, my last name too.
Hello, please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Mike Allen. They're probably watching right now anyway, so hi. We'll try the other phone.
What Mikey Smith doesn't realize is that those numbers were actually Google Voice numbers. They weren't real numbers. Drunk Debunk Show, like Mike from Drunk Debunk, or Dan from Unfornicated, working give their real numbers. They just use some online random number generators through like Google. Now, another thing is that Mike from Drunk Debunk asked him to phone 10 o'clock his time, being Mikey Smith's time, the day before, to phone and talk to Stephen McKeegan. And obviously, I don't know if he did or didn't. I haven't seen where he actually tried to phone him the next day. What you're watching now is from a live that Mikey Smith put up yesterday, and I don't think it was the right time. Now, Mike from Drunk Debunk said that because if he knew in his time, he'd be on lunch. That way he'd be able to answer the call and have whatever, that app open or stuff. So it's probably not going through because it's probably ringing, and where Mike is not able to pick it up from Drunk Debunk because he's probably at work. Because unlike Mikey Smith, Drunk Debunk, he actually has a full-time job and a family. So
Your call is not available.
we'll try the other one here too. Need to send the. Did I phone the Space Center Sunday night? Why would I do that? It's 11:30 at night. Did they try calling me? That has to be them trying to call me.
Greetings, Explorer. Thank you for calling Space Center Houston, the official visitor center of NASA's Johnson Space Center. If you would like to speak to a representative, please press 0 at any time. For out. Space Center Houston, this is Jenny.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
I had a phone call from you guys Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. Just kind of wondering who was calling me. Supposedly there's a Stephen McKeegan that works for somewhere there in Texas, badge number 3764. Probably a prank phone call to me, but I was just wondering if you've ever heard of the guy.
Stephen McKeegan?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Awesome. So may I ask who I'm talking to? Is this just the receptionist or is this?
I am Janice, the receptionist for Space Center Houston.
Okay. Are there any supposed scientists around there or astronomers that I could talk to? Anybody knows about stars?
No, sir, that isn't here. We're not. That would be NASA Johnson Space Center. We are a visitor center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to find out who to talk to. I've actually recorded and documented the firmament, so I'm just kind of wondering why everybody's portraying this.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't help you with that.
Oh yeah, no, I know nobody could because it's the actual truth. So yeah, maybe I'll just phone NASA and see what they can tell me. But yeah, it's
Okay, I appreciate it.
yeah, space is a cartoon, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. I don't. Okay.
It does make me think that maybe Mikey Smith tried to phone a number. He looked up a random number for Houston Space or something center and tried to call them that night, but he hasn't posted it up. The only thing is, now Mikey's maybe not quite good at hearing or not very smart, but when they picked up, they said it was NASA visitor center. Now he got a call off of the legal department that claimed to be from the Canadian Space Agency. So why would he call a visitor center and think he's going to get a hold of the legal department for the Canadian Space Agency when he called the American NASA information visitor center? And why would he be speaking to a scientist when it's pretty much just a place that people can go visit and look at different different displays, or look at maybe get some information, maybe watch some videos, or it's just like a place for tourism. So it's not like where the science is happening. But Mikey's too stupid to realize that he actually just phoned a tourist place.
Okay, I gotta find out where these places are because I am going to them this fall. Okay.
This is another thing on Mikey Smith. He seems to get off by going around harassing different places that he doesn't agree with if they're promoting, say, for space, or where he went a few weeks ago to a university open night, looked at some of the displays, looked at some of the science, and then proceeded to start harassing random people who were getting their telescopes out to look at the stars with him. When he got his binoculars out, and he started shouting at people and got into arguments. Even with students from the university who were just there to have a nice evening. This is something that Mikey Smith's actually starting to make a habit of, is harassing people, where he rings up the observatories in the States and stuff like that and starts harassing them and berating them on the phone. So this is not signs of a good person. This is the signs of a POS who deserves all the shit he gets online.
That's a Space Center call number. I'll call this. Space Center Houston at 28124. Why don't I call this one? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. I usually call the other one there. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just kind of curious. I got a few questions about the stars. I'm just wondering if anybody around there would be able to answer a few questions for me.
No, not in this office. I don't know if you're trying to reach somebody at NASA Johnson Space Center, but we don't have a direct line to them. We're only the visitor center.
Oh, okay. You don't even have a direct number to them, or you can't patch me through to them?
No, we do not. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what was that? NASA? What did you call it there?
NASA Johnson Space Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Yeah, bye-bye.
And once again, Mikey has rang another tourist place, visitors center, that just gives pamphlets out, maybe has some displays, and just gives different information, or just probably has videos, books, and stuff like that. Just another tourist place. He's trying to get a hold of the people who actually speak to him. He needs to actually ring the real Space Center and try to get an interview or something with them. I think later on he actually does, but it's not what I think he's going to get. And he tries to make a claim of something that he really isn't. Let's go on and see.
NASA Johnson Space Center. And put any number and it will show up as the number they entered, not their own. Oh, cool. NASA Johnson Space Center. Isn't that what I just called? 0123. That's different. Okay, cool. Oh, where did the number go? God, this camera sucks, eh? How do you even see me? Oh, good day. How are you? I'm all right. I'm wondering if there's I got a few questions about the stars. I'm just kind of wondering if anybody around there would know anything about them or anything.
Let me transfer you to public affairs.
Okay, thank you. Oh, good day. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I guess I'm just kind of phoning around. I need to ask a few questions about the stars, if anybody would know anything about them, because I've got a few questions that people would probably not be able to answer. Yeah.
No, this is a news desk. We just handle media requests, interview requests. We don't know anything about.
Oh, okay. Is there a way I could schedule an interview?
For media?
Yeah.
Are you a published author or journalist?
Independent.
And I don't think, see, he's claiming he's an independent journalist. Like, he's not. He's some dumbass who runs a Flat Earth YouTube channel, and he thinks that, but he's claiming that he's a journalist that runs a independent news or some sort of publication. So he's going to they're going to send him an email, and he's going to probably respond back. But if they do any kind of look into him at all, which he likes to try to promote his YouTube channel all the time, I think that's going to be the end of that one there, because they're going to realize he's not a real credible person, and he's not there for any kind of honest reasoning at all. He's just going to be there to harass and berate people, and that's something that probably just don't want to deal with.
Okay, let me give you my email. You can send me your request, and we will go from there.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, because I got a lot of questions and things that.
Or you want to give me your email? It'll be easier, and I'll just send you an email, and you can.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Okay,
It's area 65 AREA 65.
Area 65.
Yeah, 6538.
Okay, area 6538.
Yeah, at gmail.com. Yeah.
So AREA 6538 at gmail.
Yes, and my name's Mike. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Yeah,
I will send you an email.
I'm looking for some videos of the stars, because I've recorded videos of them, so I'm just kind of curious of if there's anybody that's recorded videos, and even videos of galaxies would be perfect. Yeah, but yeah, I'll put that in the email.
I'll send you a link to what's available to the public from NASA.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, great. Bye bye. What's available to the public? Why don't you just give me a let's see here, copy.
I think I'll put a video up here if I can find it. I think I had it with Mikey. Oh, that was it. I think when Mikey says he's going to sue NASA for like $300 million. Yeah, I think it's rather funny actually. He thinks he's going to go and he's going to sue them, and that's just going to be hilarious. I hope he goes through with his Canadian Space Agency thing, his lawsuit, and I really hope that he posts everything up, how everything's going, and posts the results, because it's going to be fucking hilarious.
Hello, you have reached the Public Affairs Office for the Space Operations Mission Directorate and the Exploration Systems Development Mission Directorate. Please leave a detailed message with your name, phone number, and reason for calling, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Yes.
Record your message at the tone.
Okay.
When you're finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Good day. My name is Mike. I am an amateur astronomer from Canada. I have some very interesting questions for you to answer and show me proof of. So, I have recorded actual real stars as videos. I have recorded them being connected to the firmament, which you are neglecting to tell the public about. And I have also recorded via pictures and video. I have documented the firmament a few times already, and I wish you guys luck. So after I'm done suing Canadian Space Agency in the next few months, I will be coming after your ass. So I wish you luck. And again, my name is Mike. I'm calling from Canada. Please stop faking space. I am tired of all your CGI and computer software gimmicks. If you guys can take pictures of so-called galaxies, I would like a video of where you got that picture from. Galaxies do not exist, and I wish you guys luck in one of the largest lawsuits that will be coming your way.
Oh, does Mikey mean like this?
I took over 300 pictures of the Andromeda Galaxy using this camera and lens on a star tracker that follows the motion of the night sky. After combining all of the pictures together and some careful editing, this is the picture I ended up with.
Now, if you notice there, when he was like pinching on the display of his camera, you can actually see the galaxy there, that big white thing. Now, after stacking and a bit of post-processing, which needs to be done, where you can take the best frames, stack them over each other, get the cleanest image you can. And now remember, a video is a whole bunch of pictures stacked right, just lined up in a line to see movement. That's all it is. So 300 pictures is a video. It's a video with 300 frames in it, right? So a video of maybe like say 30 frames per second, and you put in 300 together, it's a 10-second video, but still a video. So there you go. So that is a video of a galaxy, and then taking the video and all those images, stacking them over top of each other, and getting so you have one image from a video. And that's what post-processing is in astrophotography. So there, Mikey. Not that hard to find. This is done by an amateur using a camera and a tracking mount. There you are. Evidence is out there. You just have to know how to look for it, or want to look for it.
I am going to probably state over $300 million because you guys steal all of the money from your citizens, tax-paying citizens. So that is absolutely horrific, and I wish you luck in hell.
So why is that Mikey thinks that he's entitled to all that money that he has dubbed that NASA is stealing from the tax-paying citizens? So why does Mikey think that he has the rights to this money? If it's being stolen, then he has no right to it like anybody else. He's a Canadian citizen, remember. He's not even American. Also, I'm pretty sure that NASA has to account to Congress, and Congress is a bunch of elected individuals who are put there by the public, by the constituents in different states all around the whole country. So, and they are citizens of that country, and they decide on NASA's budget and how much money they are given, and NASA has to account for every single penny they are given and shown how they're spending it and where it's being spent. So it's not actually being stolen, it's being given by the elected individuals of the country that they're in.
Thank you very much for your time. You will be awaiting an affidavit later this summer with the lawsuit that will be coming your way. Thank you very much. If you need any other information, you can call me at and thank you very much for your time.
The smugness that Mikey has is, well, I can kind of give it a little respect. I mean, he is so confident in his position that he's willing to go through with all this. And let's admit it, it's really, really entertaining to watch. So I'm being interested to see how this pans out for him. I don't have much hope for his lawsuit against the Canadian Space Agency. And with that, I don't think he's going to go after NASA, because I think he's going to get absolutely smacked and spanked hard in the court of law. I don't even think it'll go that way. Honestly, I think if he does serve the Canadian Space Agency, which the Canadian government with this lawsuit, I think he's going to get a letter off of probably some junior lawyer that's going to scare the pants off Mikey so much that Mikey's going to probably run and hide, and that will be the end of it. I don't know if I'll actually even hear anything more after he's filed his papers, because probably he'll get embarrassed so bad that he'll just be quiet and not talk about it again. But hey, we'll see. That's it. That's about the end of my video here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, click the bell so you know when I put my videos up. Look for my next live, which I might be live Sunday, depending on things, or I'll be live next Wednesday. This kind of depends. Sometimes family things pop up, and I got a wife and kids, so gotta do my thing. But thanks for watching. Don't forget, the world is definitely a globe. Space is real. I have observations. Check out my astrophotography channel, or channel my playlist I have of my own observations. And yeah, don't forget, stay curious. See you again. Thanks for watching.